Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be playing some Temur Reclamation. So this deck is based around Wilderness Reclamation and basically using the untap to get a heap of mana to use Explosion. We've got things like Growth Spiral, Fastest Intervention, Omen of the Sea, some interaction, Brazen Border. We've got Storm's Wrath, which is a kind of nice upgrade from what we had access to previously, and we've got some Uros as well. So yeah, idea to get this in play as quickly as possible, get a heap of mana, and blow their face off basically. So let's run on straight into the queue with this. So a bunch of offline follows, so we'll work through these. I cannot pronounce that, thank you for the follow. Alex Ryder, thank you for the follow. I'm going to keep this just purely because we have a lot of mana. Got a lot of mana quickly, we've got a Scry. What's the worst that can happen? The Unreal Kaiser, thank you for the follow as well. Whole heap of people. Thank you very much everyone for the offline follows. I kind of just want to look for a Reclamation or some draw spells, so. Scorch Spitter. Okay. Like, the spell we bottomed wouldn't really have helped at this point, so... Oh man, my Grazer can't even block this Dodger. Exceptionally rude. Alright, this is a chunk of damage, eh? Storm's Wrath would be a nice rip off the top here. We didn't find Storm's Wrath, so... We have a lot of mana though, so what's the worst that can happen? We'll get there, it's fine. Never a doubt. So we're definitely chomping the Steamkin now. Sure. Come on. Storm's Wrath. Wow, more lands. Okay, sure. These Dragonfires will be good. Storm's Wrath will be good. Aether Gusts are good. Brazen Borrows are not good. Misses are probably a bit slow. Probably don't want all these Thassa's interventions. Probably don't need all the expansions either. I'm not chaining them, I'm literally just going to cast one and that will probably be good enough most of the time. Right, we're on the play. Oofed. This sounds much better. Do, 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 do. Yep. Stormdrath's a nice pickup here. Like, knowing we have access to this one means that we can kind of be a little bit more liberal with the letting them just kind of expand the board. Do I just want to take my 2 for 1? No, I don't. Let's find a mountain, play the Reclamation, then we can double Omen. And then we can Stormdrath next turn. Pretty good setup. We're going to take a little bit of damage this turn, but that should be okay. So hopefully they play out more to the board. Light the stage is a good one. I think it's kind of awkward, that expansion there. Let's throw this light up the stage away. Knowing we're going to get Storm's Wrath here. Okay, they didn't have the land drop either, so... Play an Omen. Don't want the Grazer, but I'll take the Explosion here. So this is a dead card unless they have something else. Okay, that's fine. Them having to do this works out okay. They then have to light up the stage, look for lands, and they had a couple of good ones. I think I'm in for both of those. So I can do this for 6, so I think that's just what I want to be doing. Spend a turn drawing some cards, and then we can just kill our thing, just try and make sure we stay alive for long enough. Next turn we got plenty of options, so including just wrathing the rest of their stuff. Take 1 here. Alright, we'll take our 2 for 1. Get our Scry on. I don't need a Grazer. So another Omen. See what we can find. Don't need those. Okay, they're done. Cool. They're on 20. I think I like how we sideboarded. Arboreal Grazers are much better on the draw. Against these kind of decks, just gives us a way to like kind of keep in check. Right, let's see how we get on. Yeah, this one's fine. We're just gonna shock that in so we can get our ramp on. Uro is perfect. Uro is absolutely perfect. Gives us an extra land drop. I'm gonna Get us gaining some more life as well. Quite okay with them rim rocking here. It's fine. Okay, they missed a land drop. So this Uro is kind of like 2 spells here. Gaining us 3 life and letting us... Oh, we got a Scry Land as well for extra value. Dragonfire is great. Cool, so stop on my ends now because we'll Wilderness Wreck and then we'll kill something. Cool, so just take 1 here. This is going to help churn out the Uro again quicker. So let's do this, and then we're just going to kill this Steamkin. So we've got, we need another 2 cards in the yard, but that's fine, that's fairly easy to do. I'm okay just taking this. Again, our life total is quite high. We'd like to kill like another Steamkin, as much as this was a possibility. We've got an Annex. Annex is kind of annoying. I think I'm okay just waiting to see what we draw, if it's something we want to interact with or not. So we don't have enough to play the Uro, and don't have anything I need to cast right now, so just pass through. Yes, they're just playing the Annex. Just gonna pop that one away. I'm just going to kill this Rimrock right now. Rimrock Knight now. Keeps our life total super high. Gives us enough cards in the yard to do the Uro thing as well. Guess I should have probably played this first. Okay, well that's all it took. Just actually get an Uro into play. Sweet. Let's go again. Hope everyone's doing well. We are currently 1-0 with this deck. This deck seems sweet. Seen a couple of other streamers playing it, so figured it was worth us giving it a bash ourselves. Whoa. This hand's great. Grazer into an early Reclamation's pretty good, even at the cost of life, so... There's a lot of sound effects going on here that are completely unnecessary. Please stop, Arena. Grazer time. I'm gonna bin that. I might be greedy. I feel like our hand's good enough that we can kind of be greedy. Wolfwillow Haven. Sure. I think I'm definitely keen for doing this because it means I get to play Nissa next turn. Another Wolfwillow Haven. That's one suited up land. Right, time for Nissa.
Witness the ties that bind us all. Behold, nature's true power.
I'm kind of expecting the Nissa their own, but a lot of Wolfwillow Havens on that forest. Uro, sure. There's not too many cards in there, so not a big deal at the moment. Okay, well they're out of lands, so that means these are 2 spells. Is this just making food? It's just making food.
land shall conquer you.
Untapping Nissa lands is pretty sick. That's a lot of mana. Super sick. Traces for 6, that's a cute opponent. Fetch up a forest. Do I just want to attack for 9? Okay. It decided they didn't need to see any more. Okay, so we like, guess I just like Gusts more than Disputes. Storm's Wrath's probably not amazing here. Purely because of what they're trying to do. Do like Thassa's Intervention. Brazen Borrow's probably not at its best either, as much as it was quite good there. Negate's not amazing. Didn't really see a whole lot of what they were actually trying to achieve, but I'm assuming it's some kind of Uro ramp deck, and eventually they'll probably get to doing the Elementals thing, and they probably just didn't have a draw that supported that. But Gusts and Thassa's Intervention are probably enough interaction for that. Can obviously bring these Storm's Wraths back in game 3 if we feel like we need them, but at the moment I don't feel like that was key there, so. Yeah, we can give us a bash. Early Omen, not particularly fast hand, but it's got the mana. No, I don't want that. We're kind of past that point. Okay, no Growth Spiral from them. It's pretty good for us. Nothing again, no Uro. Sure, Omen at Sea. Countering my draw spell, sure. I just cast this for as a threat, just try and get them dead. They're screwing, let's not give them a chance to try and get out of that screw. I'm just gonna go Baby Krasis here. Like to kind of hit another land drop. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Wilderness Reclamation's a good draw. Willful Haven? Sure. You got Gust? Negate. Sure. Hello, Baby Krasis. Right, so this Nissa should be good here. Need to untap this Breeding Pool so I can cast these Aether Gusts.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Mark them for 6. They can trade these off if they want. Not a big deal. So, like, having the Gust here just means that we can counter a Nissa or counter anything else. Yeah, go away. GG's. Yeah, their stumble on the mana there was pretty crucial, so we have slightly more interaction by the looks of things, just with our main deck setup, so go again. Probably just playing this deck tonight. Probably just gonna play it for like an hour and a little bit. Just figured that I hadn't actually played a whole lot of late, so thought it'd be good just to try and play this. Seen a lot of people playing this, and obviously played quite a lot of Temur Reclamation last season. So probably of the decks I was playing, it was mostly Temur Reclamation. So saw someone doing a couple of people doing well with this, so figured it can't be that bad. See how we get on with it, but we are currently 2-0, so can't be that bad. This hand's pretty good. Fabled Passage can fetch us up a green source so we can Uro, and then the rest of this works out quite nicely. So Growth Spiral. I feel like this could be a mirror. A mirror on the draw seems pretty bad for us. Especially with our basic mana base that we've got this draw. I feel like I just need to do this. But can't do that every turn, but at least I can hold them off a little bit, hopefully. Like, so they had to play Reclamation here. Hopefully they just don't want another land. Okay, they're playing the slightly older build. The newer build's playing these Omens. They just dig a little deeper. Actually, we're only 3 followers away from 300. That's kind of cool. I hadn't noticed that. Got a couple of subscribers, a couple of sub points. Superb. Let's see. Yeah, sure. So they're going to do this kind of stuff main phase. They don't necessarily want to be playing around this, but we don't have any main deck counter spells, so we're just going to have to try and tempo that thing away. Well, they're playing Optan Omens, I guess, so... Bump that thing away. Growth Spiral into Omen. Nissa's a good one. What have we got in terms of cards in the graveyard? Not many. Okay, Nissa.
Through this land, we are all connected. Rise, my elemental friend.
I'm going to play this just in case we need to play the Stormtraff. Not that I'd imagine we need to, but... Can cast these Brazen Borderers this turn. They've got slightly more mana than us. They've got a Reclamation online. We don't. We've got the Nissa now, though, so... They are going to have to try and interact with us, so... Yep. Scrying, sure.
Harness the elements.
Got a scry on here. Those are both good ones, actually. Can leave them there. Can still leave that there. An attack for 9. This is real good. Casting Thassa's Intervention as a divination or inspiration, which is fine. Just want to counter the spell that actually impacts anything. So we can counter this for X equals 2. Because that's then 4 mana. Sure, I'm okay with that.
I will endure.
Sure, they've got some mana, but them having a burn an expansion like that, it's pretty good for us. Spiral, sure. Oh, are you doing something to my Nissa? Mine's Nissa, sure. Can I cast Uro? I can just cast Uro. Do I just want to do that? I feel like I just want to do that. If I cast Uro, then it means I can hold up this Brazen Borderer bounce, which is probably pretty good. That's kind of rough. Misclick. Whoops. Oops. Yup. Alright, I'm just going to scoop this one up. We obviously messed up an attack there. Not that it makes a massive difference. Like, not finding a Reclamation and then having the counter spell there was pretty rough. So, Gusts and Disputes and Negates all seem good. Don't want these Wraths. Don't think I want these Brazen Borderers either. I think I'd rather try and interact on the board. Trim all over the place and see how we get to. Right, I want to play. Yep, this sounds good. So Turn 1 Grazer into turn 2 Growth Spiral just means we've got a whole heap of acceleration there. Not a whole lot of stuff to do with it, but that is quite alright at this point. There's the thing we want to do with it. Right, let's just Growth Spiral now. Doot. Yeah, that's fine. Keep attacking with the Grazer. You gotta remind them who's boss. That's what you gotta do. It's really important. I think I'm in for that extra land, and that's probably the last land I really want for the time being, but just being able to get these Scrylands online is going to be huge, especially when they're trying to cast spells, and I just get to do nothing. So another castle. Leaves me 2 mana up, so I think I'm just supposed to pass. Because I can now just sort my draws, and I've still got an Aether Gust active, so if I can find like a negate or a couple of counter spells, then that would be ideal. Okay, that's kind of a counter spell. That's fine. If they tap out for something, at least I can explosion for 3 at the moment, which would be pretty reasonable. Uro. Yeah, I think Uro's okay, just because I should be able to get the Reclamation down and protect it with expansion, in theory, so... I would like a land. An untapped land here would be fine. I'll leave that Reclamation on top. Just as a backup for when this one gets countered. It didn't get countered. So confused. Getting bounced. Getting bounced. Sure. Now that they know this is here, I'm just gonna keep jamming it until they can't deal with it no more, so... Yep. 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 Definitely seems like a wrong half problem we've had so far this game, but hopefully we can sneak a Reclamation into play and that will get us there. Stop bouncing my stuff. hand's just so reactive. Maybe we do want these Brazen Borderers just because it's like tempo. Maybe it's just, maybe this matchup in the middle is just about tempo. Maybe that's just kind of a misalignment of our role in the matchup. Okay, they didn't find what they were looking for there, so am I getting this? I am getting this. Nice one. Cool, I can pass here. I can take one more hit from this and then got a chunk of mana next turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. I kind of want to find some more lands, so let's do this for 4. Like an untapped land, just so I've got an even amount. So let's take that and negate.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land fights for us.
Nine, 10. That's Krasis for 8. Just stop on my end step. So I've currently got X is 10. X is 10. So let's just cast some spells, draw some cards. Okay, more counter spells is good. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Don't really need to blink here. Use my negate to counter the creature, that seems fine. They're very dead here, but it's fine. We can play it out. It's all good. No hurry. Cool. I think I want these Brazen Borderers. Maybe I don't want the grazers. Counter Gust on the draw. Slightly bad tempo on the draw. If I've brought in the other bounce spells, it's maybe better like that. Come on, Bonnet. Need to smoosh your face. Need to smoosh your face. This sounds okay. It's nothing spectacular, but doesn't need a whole lot to make it go really well. So it would be nice if we had some earlier interaction, but can't be too fussy. I'm gonna pretend I've got a spell here. Life totals aren't that relevant, and I feel like bluffing something there is going to be more beneficial. And then we've actually got a counter spell here, so. And if they want to counter this, that's fine, because I get to resolve the Wilderness Reclamation. So this is fine. Get to resolve the Wilderness Reclamation. There isn't a spell that counters my Wilderness Reclamation for blue. Didn't have that anyway, so it's fine. So we're going to untap with everything. So. Just going to strike this card underneath the forest. I don't think I want non-forests here. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care about that. So what else are you casting? Intervening for 3. I'm going to dispute this. Dispute becomes worse and worse the longer the game goes, so I feel like just getting that to get rid of divination is probably fine. They have a reclamation of their own. Depends what they've got to do with it. Okay, they got something to do with it. They'll know I don't have a hard counter here, so depends what they're going to try and play around. Whatever their spell is. Do only have 2 cards, so hopefully they just tap out for an explosion. Well, that means their last card is a Mystical Dispute, right? But I have to do this anyway. Yeah, okay. But that's fine. They've tapped out for this, so means we get to get the Nissa in play. So
power surges through these lands. Rise, my elemental friend.
Okay, so we get to scry on their end step if we get that far, so do need some more gas. We've kind of run out. Escape of their hero. Well, that kind of bodes well. If that's the best thing they've got to start with, then after just drawing 5 cards. I do have a lot of cards. Reclamation. Right. I'm just gonna scoop them up. We're not getting out from this just based on the cards we have. Similar position to the opponent was in game 2. We just weren't. They weren't getting out of that position just because we resolved the first set of good spells, and they just kind of managed to them being able to counter my counter, kind of bait and switch on those spells, but that happens. It's fine. Probably 1 or 2 more games of this. We'll see how quickly they are, but. Probably about 25 minutes left before I stop for the night. Just playing this one deck pretty quickly, just to kind of fill out the gaps. I've not been streaming that much of late, so just figured I would play this. I've been looking at this deck and thought it looked interesting, so figured I would give it a bash. Temple of Deceit. That means the Storm's Wrath are not going to be very good. Scry land, please. That's a perfect land. Thought Erasure, maybe. Now the question is it Brazen Boar or Growth Spiral? Because it's not going to be the Storm's Wraths. Brazen Boar, sure. So this can get a red depending on what they do this turn. Oh, they're a Grixis, sure. I'm definitely going to get the red source here just to make sure we can cast these if we need to. Okay, never didn't have it. Don't think I need that right this second. It's only for Uro for the double colored, so. Thief of Sanity. Oh, that just dies to the removal, doesn't it? So. Corpsa. Rude. I'm gonna discard my Uro. We'd kind of like to find green source this turn, so I'm gonna do this and see if we can find it. I don't need growth spirals. Another land's not going to go amiss, so. So, green source, please. I mean, I'm not going to say no to either of those, so. Because, like, this is just going to be cards. Hopefully this finds a second green source. I'll find another Hydroid Crisis. Well, that works. You can murder this all you like. Yep. Murder, murder, murder. Escaping the Coxa, yep. Just gonna discard the Storm Draft, it's not seeming to do a whole lot else. Am I countering this? I feel like I'm countering this. Nicky B. Score my euro.
Once, I am one
Rude.
again.
Rude.
Perish.
Discard an euro.
My schemes have been foiled.
Can discard this Grazer to the Croxa. Sure. Means the Krasis is going away, but at least we get the euros back. Zav, that would be rude. Only got one basic left, so that's fine. Discard the Grazer. Row! You can do it, Udo. Not playing out this other land, I don't think there's a need to. There's obviously unknowns there, so sure. Take another 6 here. Does just keep enabling our Udos. And we're gonna get to Hydro Crisis this turn, so. For what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be for 8. Give me them cards. Okay, cool. Just enough 2-for-1s, like their Krogs attacking and just kind of like trying to deal with us and failing miserably was good. This matchup's kind of awkward, I guess. We want these disputes. Probably don't need the Grazers, don't need to go that quickly. Can probably cut Growth Spiral. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with that. This hand's fine. Expansion is fine. Yeah, it's not amazing, but should be serviceable. Yeah, I need to keep the lands here. Rude. Am I supposed to discard a land here? I feel like I'm supposed to discard a land here. Arena. Good, their time it's going down. Let's see how long this takes to resolve Arena. There we go, figured it out. I feel like I want all of these spells, so I think I'm going to be greedy and ditch a land. Ah, greed is good. Greed is great. Okay, so it's a kill spell. I kind of want the dispute then if they've just got... They've not got a whole lot going on. Guess I should have shocked that in just so I could sack this. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Definitely should have done it if they play a non... I feel like I'm in for expansioning this. Really want to know what they've got going on. I'm assuming whatever I cast there was getting countered anyway. Interesting. Yeah, I'll put that back. What do you want to take? Plenty of options. Wilderness Reclamation. Sure. Okay, and they're happy with the card on top. No. Why would that resolve? That seems like something I don't want to resolve. Alright, we'll fetch up a green, we'll scry 2. Definitely want the Castle Vantress, probably want the Thassa's Intervention. Let's check the card underneath the Thassa's Intervention. It's Growth Spiral, I don't want that. This is basically a hard counter here, so... Alright, I'm gonna do this for 3. Find some cards, please. Oh, you got a counter. That'd be rude. Oh, you got a counter left. That's exceptionally rude. Right, land off the top, please. Okay. Opponent didn't like being down on cards there, so that's fine. Oh, we got a booster pack. Oh, I've got to open the booster pack. Oh, we're gonna get a rare wild card as well out of this. Just beautiful. Arasta? Aragog. We're gonna go Aragog. It's definitely Aragog. Right, okay, one more with this deck, and that'll be us for the night. Temple of Enlightenment, that's exceptionally rude. That means it's going to be a long match. Temple of Abandon. I feel like I'm in for some Scrylands here. Like, we're going to have quite a... If this is most of these white-blue decks, it's going to be quite slow, so... Nope. forget how obnoxious Teferi is against this archetype. Oh, opponent.
Nothing.
What a shame if something were to happen to your Teferi. Go away, please. Please die. Please, just don't draw cards off this thing ever. Please and thank you. Please. Right, okay, so which spells aren't getting resolving? Let's try this one. Yeah, we resolved a spell. This is definitely getting a forest. Oh, come on. I just need I need like something like Krasis. Can't stop it.
Trust me, I have a plan.
This isn't resolving, but I need to cast it, so... It is resolving. Okay, I'll draw some cards. Don't mind me. Card literally invalidates our archetypes, so... Eugene.
I know more than you could learn.
Do you? Right, let's start with Euro. Need some lands on the go. We have a whole heap of lands. You kill my Euro. Nope. You don't want to kill it.
Lies
Sure.
beyond vision.
You want to bounce it? You want me drawing more cards? Okay. Sure. This is the blue-white control list I want to be playing. This looks slightly better than the blue card. Uro. You can be my Uro, baby. Yeah, we can shock that in. Do this for 6. Let's draw some more cards. Sure. If the Ugin decides to kill a Hydroid Krasis, then the Storm's Wrath kills everything. Which would be ideal. Oh, perfect.
I be gone, interloper.
Sure. So, land Storm's Wrath. Kill all your stuff. You get 2 cards. And they're done. Oh, after such a good start from them, they just didn't have anything. Right, okay, negates and disputes in. As much as Storm's Wrath was good there, I don't think it's good generically. Grazer's probably not great, and Growth Spiral's probably not amazing, so let's go with that. Last match of the day. This deck's super sweet. Don't forget you can type !deck in chat to be able to see the deck list, and you can also use the Stream Deck overlay if you want to be able to see the deck list that way. And for those on YouTube later, the link to the deck list is down in the description below. And don't forget, everyone, you can type !giveaway in chat, or you can see the information down below that we are currently giving away this Jace Ballerin Funko Pop. So this is getting given away for free. All you need to do is log in through Gleam and sign up there. So that is available there. There's multiple different ways you can support me on there. Get some extra entries there, which is awesome. I'm going to mulligan this one. This one's much better. At least we can counter the Teferi with a dispute. No, I've got enough lands. I just want spells. It's like I was tempted by the Scryland.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Don't worry, I got this.
Teferi is so gross. This is a good one.
Seek shelter in my stewardship. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
Time for plan B as soon as I think of one. Well, get thinking. Sure.
No, I am not making
Conquer's
this up
Death
as I
kills
go.
the Nissa. That means Teferi goes away. It's nice. Cards in yard 2. Because at that point I'm just Uroing. So I'm not casting non-creatures next turn, so... So this negate cost 4, but that's okay. So I want to do this for 4 because I'm not going to get an opportunity otherwise. Shoot you, I'll draw 4, please. Veto. Sure.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Find some land. Find some
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
We're a card away from having Uro be online. That one's good though, right? Can do this for 5. Yeah, sure. Get to escape the Uro this turn.
I've got time.
Dream Trawler. Yep, nope. We need a much quicker start to be able to beat the Dream Trawler there, but yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the way we've sideboarded. Like, we've got a lot of good stuff, just need to kind of keep the velocity up. Against him, we didn't really have any of our card draw or interaction, really, so... Right, on the play. Last game of the evening. We'll mulligan that one. This one's pretty damn good. I like this one a lot, actually. I think I'm getting rid of the expansion here, just because it's not super good here. Scry on. think I can afford to keep that. Counterspell split card with inspiration is pretty good, so. Definitely looking for another land now, though. I don't really want to run into a counterspell here. That's fine. But if I run into a counterspell, they untap and play Teferi. I really just don't want that to happen, so... If I can avoid that in any way possible, I think I'd probably want to. Omen of the Sea sees so many cards. Yeah, I'll keep the 2 lands here. I don't need any more beyond that, though, I don't think. Not at this point, anyway. So they're going to scry the end of their turn, I'd imagine. No, they've got another Omen, sure. An Omen off. No more lands. No, just give me some reasonable counterspell. No more lands, I said. Okay, that means they've definitely got a Mystical Dispute because they manually tap for that, leaving up the blue, so it means they've definitely got the Mystical Dispute, or they're certainly trying to make me think they've got that, but I'd imagine it probably is just they have it. I think I'm fine just casting this for 2. If I get a counterspell out of this, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's the dispute we thought was there. Could still be another one there, but... let's go for an Uro. Probably should have played the land first because I can play around a dispute. Just a straight absorb, sure. What kind of colour do we want? I guess it's a forest. Castle Vantress is a nice draw. Sure. Things that I wasn't expecting to play against tonight for 100, please. If you want to counter this, I'm quite okay with that. Absorbing my Brazen Borderer. Sure. Let's get the scry on. Sure. I think that's pretty good pair to keep there. If they got a veto, I think I'm just conceding, but... Okay, they didn't have it, so... We play on. Okay, we're good. Right, so this deck was pretty sweet. Lost to a couple of similar decks trying to go equally as big, slightly bigger. The deck is certainly sweet. Lots of nice interactions. Uro's awesome. Storm's Wrath was a significant upgrade over the instant speed 2 damage to everything that was available in previous seasons. Woman of the Sea is pretty good. Like being able to dig with as many cards as you can with that one. Deck solid. I think I'm gonna, next time we play, probably on Saturday, I think I'll probably try and play some kind of control deck again rather than this. Wasn't super thrilled with this. Like last time I played this was when we still had Veil of Summer, I think, and it was just a completely different format. Meant that you could try and do stuff. Like Teferi is just such a hoser against this deck. I'm not a big fan of that, but that's okay because people are allowed to play whatever the hell they like. So thank you very much for watching. Let me raid you all the way to Duncan if he's still live. He is. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody.